So I'm going to attempt to reupholster my driver's seat in a 2005 GMC Savana conversion van that we bought last year, and the seat's already starting to rip apart because I've been sitting on it a lot, and we're going to try to do a better video here than some of the ones that I've seen online. Hopefully we'll keep it flowing, if you know what I mean. Although I've never sewed any leather or vinyl seating before, I have put together a few Halloween costumes with needle and thread. Let's see how it goes. So here's the van I'm talking about, and let's take a look at the driver's seat here. I'll come in and show you what's going on. So we're working in the corner here. Here's our thread coming out of its last hole that will pull tight here. Once we get new thread worked through and back to where it starts to come apart, and put it all back together, hopefully. I took a little trip down to Joann Fabrics. It cost me about just over $16 for some needles, thread, and a seam ripper, which I had none of. I need these curved needles right here to be able to get through that leather, and I've got some pliers to help me pull, and some reading glasses or I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing. Did I mention the checkout line over there at Joann Fabrics? Because it was pretty long, and it only took me a couple minutes to get what I needed, but the checkout line, I should have took a video of that just to show you the agony of the feet there. I also did get a little bit of skateboarding in over at Joann Fabrics. I almost forgot that you also need a pair of scissors to cut the thread. With the assistance of my readers, I have threaded the needle. So we start off right here in the hole, directly across from the first thread. We're going to pull right on through there, but don't pull it all the way through. That's a lot of thread there we're pulling through. And now we're down to the one piece. I'm about to lose it off the needle. Okay. Pull, 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 but we don't want to pull it all through. I'm going to leave some there. And then I'm going to go to this hole right next to it. Okay, you can see I'm coming out here. Right there. And we're going to pull that in. Poke it through. Focus. Yeah, there we go. Try to find the hole that you came through before that the manufacturer sewed up. And pull it through. Well, we're going to snug that thing tight, and it's going to be looking good. And here we go. Well, I finally finished, and it did take longer than I thought. The heavy-duty thread that I bought from Joann snapped on me a couple times. Perhaps I shouldn't have pulled so tight, but it's finished. I've cut the thread. Everything worked out fine. I just tied off my ends, and it's not, as good as a machine, but it's going to work, I think, for us. And you can see there's the corner of that seat now. So there's your factory line running down, and then you can tell when you get to mine, it's a little bit looser than the factory. If I pulled any tighter, the thread would break, so I had to loosen up, and the seat is somewhat damaged. I went through all the existing holes the most I could, but some of them weren't in the greatest shape, so you got to do what you can do. And when you step back, it's really hard to tell that anything's even happening, but you can see it on a close-up. So we'll see if that seat holds together. I just wanted to keep it mainly from coming apart completely. Let's hope that thread isn't so terrible that it can't hold that seam together. Until next time, folks, have fun and try to figure things out.